Okay, working here with Larry Gussoff. He is about a 14-15 handicap. Actually was formerly a player of Division III golf back in his heyday. Took about a year off, hasn't played recently. This was his first time really hitting balls in almost 12 months. And just wanted to do a kind of full rehash, see where everything's at for him. He's got some goals of wanting to get back out and playing and practicing a lot more. Hopefully try to get back to be kind of a low 80s, maybe even a high 70s player if possible. A couple things we talked about his game. Not always known as being a ball striker, just kind of kept the ball in play and really relied on his short game and putting, which we did see in his assessment was very, very sound. So we spent a lot of time though looking at his full swing and some things we can do to clean it up a little bit. So first thing we see is as he takes the club away, initially, extremely open, right? So really lays it open very, very fast. So yes, it's over here, but this isn't the position we want it. We need this face and this arm to be parallel, right? So we want the lead arm and the club face. You can see immediately super open, which up at the top, you can kind of see where that position leads to. So a little flying elbow here, a little limitation in his shoulder is causing that. So not really something that we're going to fight hard to try and fix, but hopefully with a little bit more rotation, it will help. And then as we take a look at his transfer, pretty wide area there to drop it in, which he does a pretty decent job of. And again, now the club face has returned. Pretty close to neutral there, but again, that open face initially leads to, on this transition here, a lot of maneuvering to get that club to a better position. And you can see through impact here, some kind of excess turnover. But overall, it's a pretty darn good motion, a pretty efficient motion. So what we were looking for was to achieve a little extra compression, was to, at this takeaway position, get that face pointing a little more in this direction to kind of get in line with his shoulder. So then at the top, it was a little more closed to the path, which you add that in with a bit of this motion right here. Now at this point right here, in theory, the face is a little more this way. So then he can just fire his hips through impact. See that ball start out a little bit lower, when a little bit of a truer ball flight, something you can kind of rely on a little bit. So again, biggest thing was get this thing to be a little more toe down, closer to the ground, so it's not as open at the top. That way impact's a little bit better.